As some of you may or may not know, I actually only wash my hair once a week. If you're not, I shower every day. So I figured through this sort of a week in my hair's life video, I'll bring you some tips for not washing your hair as often. So I personally like to wash my hair at night. Sometimes what I'll do is while it's wet, I will spray a wave enhancer all throughout my hair and try to brush it through without throwing your brush on the floor. And then I part my hair in the middle. I like to do a French braid on each side of my head. These don't have to be cute. This is not like an Instagram braid. This is purely to get some waves. Ooh. And now that I'm looking fine, I go ahead and just go to sleep. Now the next day, I let my hair down from both the braids and I have these wonderful little floofy, wave curl things. And then I use a mousse to help hold all my curls. You want to stay away from products that will make your hair crunchy or sticky because this is very early on in the game and you are not going to be washing your hair out for a while. And then just separate out my bangs and give them a good little straighten. And just scrunch up the rest of my hair. So some days, this is basically it. This is how I wear my hair. But I did have to go to work this day, so I had to pull some of my hair back. But instead of just pulling my hair back, I actually just grab the top layer and twist the hair back on both sides because I feel like then when you let your hair out at the end of the day, it still holds your curl. Whereas if you had pulled your hair straight back, it would straighten your hair out. And yeah, that's my hair for day one. So that evening, I took my twist out and see, we still have some good little curls going. So I like to again split my hair in the middle and just braid both sides. Usually my hair is getting a little scrappy by this point, but that's fine. You're going to sleep. But now when you wake up on day 2, you still have some wonderful little curls and volume. I wasn't planning on doing a whole ton this day, but I still wanted to look like somewhat presentable. But by this point, my hair is only really causing me problems just around my bangs. But because this is only second day hair, I don't want to stick in a bunch of product yet. So instead, I just twisted them and pulled them back because then no one knows your literal dirty little secret. Bam! Day 2. We are done. And throughout the day, just try very hard to not touch your hair. Because the more you touch your hair, the greasier and nastier that is going to get. Now before going to sleep that night, I like to apply a leave-in conditioner, but I only apply this to my roots. Then, starting from the bottom of my hair, working its way up, I just brush through everything. You want to be very gentle with this, especially because there's still some remains of the mousse. You really don't want to damage or break your hair. But the conditioner that you just applied definitely helps. Once your hair is all smoothed out, I'm again going to braid it. Tonight I'm only doing one French braid because I'm not trying to curl my hair as much as just keep it out of my face, which I find helps keep it less greasy since it's not out and flapping about. So upon waking up, my hair is just out of this braid. It is also a little bit disgusting, so I like using this product from Bumble because it is part dry shampoo and part volumizer. I like using this because it doesn't weigh my hair down, but it does absorb some of the minor oils that are starting to occur. And I'm just brushing through my hair. By this point, I've given up on my bangs, so I'm just pulling those back. Then taking the hair around the crown of my head, I am also just pulling this up into a little bun. And I like to pull some pieces forward just to show off that volume that the product just gave us. I also like to push my hair forward and jam a bobby pin in there just because I feel like it looks better. And look, you look like a real clean person. Now by this point, I like to apply this Moroccan oil to the ends of my hair because while the top is getting some oils going, I don't want the bottom getting dry. Also, anything extra, I just stick it in my hands. And then I again just brush this out. You know the drill, just pull this back into a nice little rat braid. So cute. We are now past the halfway point with our hair, and it's starting to look a little gross. So I'd like to introduce you my best friend, dry shampoo. I just apply this all throughout my roots, mostly at the front of my hair and throughout my part. And this absorbs basically all the oil that is on my head. But obviously throughout the day my hair is going to get greasier, so I like to pull my bangs back and then pull the rest of my hair into a ponytail so that I'm not touching it and it is just locked away. And just for some, extra pizzazz, I like to pull the top part of my hair back just because I feel like it gives me more volume, and then pull the rest up right underneath that. The baby ponytail style. And then just fix up your hair and bam! your hair is pulled away and no one will know that you're truly disgusting. So now that my hair is truly disgusting, I like to pull out the big guns. So I apply this nightcap from Living Proof and just pull my hair back into a ponytail because I've given up on all braids. And then the next day I actually like to follow up with their Perfect Hair Day daytime treatment. And after sticking this all throughout my little hairs, I find that my hair actually looks decent in the morning, but I know by the end of the day that stuff is gonna look ridiculous. So I'm actually brushing everything back and just pulling it back in a headband to sort of hide the truth that will later come. And I'm just pulling everything into a low ponytail. So later that night, my hair is getting to the point where it is harder to brush through. So I actually will use a pick and just use that to comb out all the knots and issues in my hair. I'm then applying another oil only to the ends of my hair. Just keep it all moisturized and, you know, fancy. Oh, we're so close to washing day. So by this point, I again need to apply some dry shampoo to my hair because it's getting rough. Let's be honest. And because it is getting a little rough, I am actually just going to do an attractive braid just to make sure everything is back and you don't have to look at it. I'm also using hairspray to make sure that everything that I pulled back actually stays back, and by this point I know I'm going to wash my hair the next day, so it doesn't really matter whether I use hairspray or not. Later that night, just brushing my hair again, doing the usual. And it has finally been a week. So by this point, there's enough product in my hair. I don't want to use more dry shampoo. So I'm actually going back to the Prét powder from Bumble and Bumble and just putting this on any spots that are giving me issues. And today I just again went for a half up, half down. Leaked it all back because, you know, you gotta use those oils. And then I just go about my business, and later that night wash my hair, and the whole process starts over again. I hope this video helped, and thank you so much for watching.